Welcome back to Cash Considerations. As always, I'm your host, Heath Pope. Joining me today, Dakota Leblanc. Dakota, how are you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. I've slowly lost any resemblance of a sleep schedule that I've had. So, I'm just kind of going with the flow.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Didn't have a great day yesterday. I did a little cheat day on my diet. Didn't feel great about it afterwards, but it's okay. I'm gonna do some cardio these next couple days. Try to burn that off and get back on track, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, well, let's just jump right into it. Obviously, the NFL draft happened just this past weekend. We were going to do a podcast about it. I was feeling a little under the weather, so we decided just to cancel it out. But we're here now. So, Coda, we're going to go ahead and just get right down to it. NFL Rookie of the Year odds for the offense. Who are you going with?
I think it's going to be hard to bet against Joe Burrow. But guys to watch for, obviously Tua, if he's as healthy as he's saying he is. I think DeAndre Swift can flourish in the Lions offense. And I'd probably go Jerry Jeudy as my other guy to watch for.
All right, so who is your pick?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow at plus 250. Okay. I, on the other hand, I'm going to go with Tua Tagovailoa. I get a little bit of bias there, but, I'm looking at Joe Burrow's division. Good God, the defense is in that, man. He's going to be tortured. And, he does have Jonah Williams, who's going to be a good left tackle, and I'm sure I think they drafted another tackle or signed another tackle. But I think he's going to be in trouble. That AFC East division doesn't look great at all. And I think if Tua is healthy, he's got Devontae Parker, one of the best wide receivers in yardage last year. And at plus 800, he has a really good chance to win it. It's going to be hard for somebody other than a running back or a quarterback to win this. Wide receivers put up great numbers, but they usually don't win these. So I'm going to go with Tua.
Fair enough. Like I think Tua has a good chance.
And I think the worst odds here are Henry Ruggs. I love Henry because he went to Alabama, but he was one of my least graded first round wide receivers in the draft. He was taken first. And at plus 1,800, you're just throwing money down the drain.
Yeah.
All right, now we are going to move on to the NFL Rookie of the Year odds for the defense. And so who are you going with?
I'm going to go – obviously Chase Young's the best defensive player in the draft, but I'm going to go Isaiah Simmons. I was real high on Isaiah Simmons. I think he is a game changer on defense.
Okay. That'll be plus 950, which isn't bad. He's going to the Arizona Cardinals. I have a chance to win. But I just think, Chase Young, as long as he lives up to the hype, they could win 0 games and he's still going to win this thing. Plus 400, we're talking about an absolute monster of a man at the defensive end position. And the best player in this draft, and the only reason he didn't go 1 is because of need, which is ridiculous. But, plus 400, I think he's going to win it. A good pick would be Jeff Okudah. You're getting plus 2,100, and I think he's going to be really good.
What do you mean? All right. Look, like I said, I think Akuda can be a very good corner in this league and a very reliable corner, but I don't think he's a top 3 talent. I don't think he's going to be a top 10 cornerback in his time. I don't know. It's just my personal belief, and I hope he proves me wrong, but I don't see it. I don't see it.
I guess I can get that, but, then again, Jeff Okudah, he's just his hips, man. When he moves his hips at that combine, you just see something special in this guy. I'm not saying he's going to win it, but at plus 2,100, that's pretty good odds.
Yeah, I was surprised by his odds. I will say that, but I wouldn't put money on him.
All right, now we are going to move to a segment. Me and Coda decided to call this the preview of the 2020-2021 NFL season. And we're going to start with the AFC East. Who you got winning the division there?
I'm going to say, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go New York. I'm going to go New York Jets.
You stole my thunder, man. I was looking at the odds earlier this weekend, and I went with the New York Jets, and I thought it was shocking because everybody would say Buffalo Bills, maybe still stick with the New England Patriots. The Jets, man, Jets, go Jets, go. That's probably not their saying, but I don't care. The Jets, I'm taking. They got Presidential Mall, Sam Darnold, Herpy Lip, and Ghostface, but it's okay, man, it's okay. They picked up my guy Rashad Perryman. I love him. I think they had a pretty decent draft too. I'm going with the New York Jets, 15-2 odds. That's insane.
Absolutely.
All right, now we're going to move on to the AFC North. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Baltimore again. It's just I don't see anyone stopping Lamar yet. I think a close second would be maybe Pittsburgh if they figure it out. I think Cleveland's dead in the water. I don't think Cincinnati's going to be all that good yet.
Baltimore would be the obvious favorite at 1-2 odds, but please don't bet that. But I'm going with Pittsburgh here, man. We just got off a year where they had Duck Hodges as the quarterback at one point, and they were damn close to making the playoffs with a dude named Duck Hodges at quarterback. And don't get me started on Mason Rudolph. They're getting Big Ben back. They had a pretty good draft. They drafted a wide receiver. Their defense is stout. Minkah Fitzpatrick, one of the best players in the league. And, Baltimore, I think they got exposed in the playoffs. Granted, they had a pretty good draft. I'll give them that. But I think, Lamar's really got to – he played well. He played well in the game they lost, but he's got to take it even higher. And, the defense did get better, but I'm going with Pittsburgh, 7-2 odds, and I think historically they own the Ravens.
Fair enough. Absolutely.
All right, we're going to go now to the AFC South here. One of the divisions that, a couple of years ago, we were looking at this division like, wow, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's been just a couple of years, and now two of the teams have depleted, and Andrew Luck retired. So what are we doing?
I'm going Indy. I think Phillip Rivers is going to enjoy Indy. I'm sorry to the Titans, but it's just I'm still not a believer in Tannehill. I don't think he's going to win you 10 games. I think y'all are lucky to get 500. I've got talent, but I think with the Tannehill quarterback, you're looking at 8-8, maybe a wild card.
Are you saying this even with the addition of Jadeveon Clowney?
Yeah, I'm saying even with – I think the defense is going to carry them a lot this year. Like last year, it was incredible to watch Derrick Henry do what he was doing because they were just relying on him, and they were going to force you to stop him if you're going to beat him. But, it's a passing league nowadays, and you're going to need a quarterback that can throw the ball, 30, 40 times if he needs to. Tannehill's not that.
Honestly, right now, between Indy and Tennessee, it's a huge toss-up for me, man. I'm not big on Jadeveon Clowney. 3 sacks last year. I'm not big on the guy. But, Tennessee adding him is certainly not a bad thing. I don't know if it's going to make a significant improvement, but, and then I also look at Indy, man. They historically own the Tennessee Titans, and that's no diss. It's just a fact. Yeah. And they added Phillip Rivers, a substantial upgrade from Brian Hoyer and Jacoby Brissett, who I like, but Phillip Rivers is much better. I love the Pittman pick they had. Tennessee, I felt wasted a first-round pick on a tackle that probably won't play this year. Fulton's an okay guy, but he's going to be a rookie, man. Is he going to be able to stick with a T.Y. Hilton or a Pittman? We don't know. Now, Indy did lose the tight end, Eric Ebron, who was really good for them. And, right now, I don't know if it was right now, there's still a lot of time left. I would lean Indy because his history. But also, if there's a bet that says who won't win, it's definitely Houston and Jacksonville, and you should smash that bet. All right, now we're going to move on to the AFC West. This feels like a bloodbath. Go for it.
Yeah, this division's pretty tough. I can tell you it's not going to be Los Angeles, or I would say, I don't know, Denver got pretty good. I don't know. It won't be LA. I'll say that. Herbert or Tyrod Taylor ain't going to do much in LA. I'm just going to go with the obvious pick, Kansas City. Yeah,
you have to go Kansas City here, man. We're talking 1150 odds. Is it worth betting? No, but it's such an obvious pick that if you want to put money down, nobody's going to hate you for it. Denver, they showed a lot of promise, had a great draft, one of the highest drafts graded. And of course, doesn't mean much, probably not, because they have to step on the field and play. But we know what we know right now. But I don't think any of these teams are going to be able to outscore Kansas City. And I don't think, although all of them except the Raiders have a really good defense, I don't think the defense is going to matter, as we saw that historic 49ers defense just get derailed in the fourth quarter in company with Jimmy Garoppolo. But you got to go Kansas City here. Don't overthink it.
Absolutely.
All right, the next one is the NFC East, one of the most interesting divisions in the league this year. Who you got?
Oh man. I guess you know what? As much as I hate this team, I think it's Dallas's year. I think it's Dallas's year to make it out the NFC East.
Dakota, I've never been more disgusted with you ever, but you're right. Philly, what an awful draft. They had a decent offseason, but what an awful draft. Although I love Jalen Hurts, and he's better than Carson Wentz, let's just get that out of the way. And the next thing is the Cowboys. What a draft. What an offseason. Now, the only reason I don't think they're favored in this, because Philly is favored 23-20 odds, while Dallas is 5-4. The only reason I don't think they're favored is because of the contract situation with Dak. And that could go south real quick, and then you're stuck with Cooper Rush as QB1. And I don't think anybody wants that in Dallas. So I'm going with Dallas, assuming Dak is the starting quarterback, because, I mean, they picked up CeeDee Lamb, they have Amari, they have Michael Gallup. Trayvon Diggs was one of the best picks in the draft for value. And they just kept going value. And, you know, I'm sticking with them. I'm going with Dallas as of right now. All right, odds to win the NFC North. Who you got?
Honestly, I don't think the NFC North is going to be good at all this year. The Packers had arguably the worst fucking draft. Minnesota, I still don't trust Kirk Cousins. They lost Stephon Diggs. Chicago Bears, everyone just looks so bad. You know, you can pick anybody here and you can make your case. I guess I'll just go Green Bay just because they have Aaron Rodgers and they might be able to do something. I don't know.
Well, that's soon to be Jordan Love, Green Bay Packers to you, man. I love that pick for the future. It sucks right now, but I love Jordan Love. But I'm going Minnesota here, 7-4, better odds than Green Bay. Green Bay, as you said, had an awful draft, didn't take any weapon to help Aaron Rodgers, which I don't disagree with if they are going with the plan I think they are, which is to move into the future and get A-Rod out of there. But that doesn't help you right now. And then so I'm going to go Minnesota. I think they had one of the best drafts as well. They picked up a lot of quality players. And, you know, you lose Diggs, but you gain Jefferson. So I guess, you know, you take the good with the bad there. And, you know, they were like one of the top 6 teams last year to finish it off. And I mean, yeah, you lost Diggs and Everson Griffin. I don't think Griffin was the same after the whole fiasco. And, you know, Diggs was a ticking time bomb, it felt like. You get him out of there. You get a guy like Justin Jefferson in there. You still have Adam Thielen. I'm going Minnesota 7-4.
Fair enough.
All right, odds to win the NFC South, my favorite division. So tell me, Coda, what do you think about these odds?
It is absolutely foolish to bet against Tom Brady.
Let's go!
I tell everybody every year, you cannot bet against Tom Brady.
Yes, sirski.
I mean, you know, it bit me in the ass last season. Okay,
Damn Titans. We're not talking about last season. This is
I know,
pre NFL review.
Receiving core and weapons they put around Tom Brady is
probably
the
in
best
the history of the
had.
league. Probably in the history of the league.
It's one of the best weapon, you know, bundles he's had ever.
Oh, this is the best.
And you know what? Say what you want about Tom Brady. Say he can't throw the deep ball anymore, but it don't matter. It don't matter anymore because he's got people to do everything for him. He's got to get the ball to him. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Talk to him.
It's over.
Now, granted, these odds are awful. Good God. 1-1 odds for them and the Saints. Now, so who are you picking officially?
Tampa. They're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, yes. Coda, I love it. I love the enthusiasm. However, I'm going to be the pessimist that I am.
Oh, God.
We're a new team. We have to admit it. You know, the defense, you know, it was number 1 in the run last year. Good job. Not so great in the pass. You know, the Saints, you know, they're the Saints. So, with that being said, We're going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We don't like the Saints. The Saints are cowards. They hide in domes. Sean Payton shouldn't even be a coach right now after the Bounty Gate, and he's still continuing the Bounty Gate, and he got COVID-19 to cover up for that stuff, and he whines and cries like Michael Thomas. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Shout out to Bucko Bruce.
You have me fucking weak.
All right, now let's move on to, I think, is the best division in football, the NFC West.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go... I feel like it's stupid not to bet San Francisco again, but I'm gonna go Seattle. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna go Seattle.
You know, I've thought long and hard about this when I was looking at the odds earlier in the week, and you know, I'm looking at Arizona, and it's really tough to pass on that 7-1.
I was thinking that too.
I mean, you picked up Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald. People sleep on him. He is one of the greatest wide receivers. One of the greatest wide receivers of all time, and he's still going to be a solid player. And Kyler Murray was awesome last year. They picked up Simmons. They really need to improve that defense, but you know, San Fran, man, they could have that. I mean, that Super Bowl hangover is real. It happens. And Jimmy Garoppolo sucks. And Seattle didn't have a great draft. And Los Angeles, well, they're Los Angeles. So I'm looking at Arizona, and I really want to pick them. But I'm going to see if I can find an odd where it's the field versus San Francisco and see what kind of odds I can get on that, because I could see Seattle winning it. I could see Arizona win it. Hell, I could see Los Angeles win it. They have some pieces. I don't know what happened last year, but if I had to pick, I'm going Arizona 7-1. I mean, I think they're young, they're spunky, they're ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not a bad pick at all.
Dakota, have you ever had that one girl that you just want to take to prom and take her out to the floor and show her your moves?
No, I didn't go to prom.
Sounds like a win to me. However, we are going to go to the Last Dance documentary, Odds and Props. One of my favorite segments I think we'll probably do ever. This documentary so far, we're 4 episodes in, has been nothing but a blast. So much fun. Anybody bringing any other name up that doesn't have to do with the doc is an absolute idiot. And just enjoy it, man. Just have fun with it. This doesn't have to be a debate. Let's just have fun with it.
Fair enough.
All right, win an Emmy award. Is this thing going to win an Emmy?
I think it has potential. I mean, I have to see how it ends, but right now, I mean, this documentary is damn good.
I think with the times involved, I'm smashing yes. Plus 300, please. If this thing does win an Emmy, that's a win for me because I want it to win an Emmy. Plus 300, take it, please.
Yeah.
And now we are going to go to the Bill Clinton impeachment. Will it be shown or mentioned?
I think absolutely it has to be mentioned. I don't think it'll be shown, but it's going to be mentioned. Someone's going to say something about it. Oh,
I'm going with no. I'm going with no. I mean, I don't. Bill Clinton, cool. Like, I don't care. I'm going to say no. I don't think Michael Jordan cares. Maybe he does. I don't know. Plus 100, I'm going no.
Fair enough.
All right, Jordan's game-winning national champ shot shown. Oh, they already showed it.
Yeah,
so
they showed that.
Will gambling be said? Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. Like
Man,
I know this. Like I know this to be true. Like they touch on it a little bit.
Man, dude, if they do, then okay. But will the word gambling be said? That's
I'm almost 100% positive
they're going to say the word gambling.
The quote gambling. I'm pretty sure they say gambling.
Man, that's tough, dude, because he has a lot of influence. I mean, the favorite is yes. And it is a 10-parter, so I think I'm going to have to agree with you. I mean, we still got 6 more episodes to go. I think it'll definitely be on the table.
Yeah.
Will Space Jam be said or clip shown?
I'm gonna say no. No Space Jam.
I mean, it's bad odds either way, but I mean, I think you have to go yes. I mean, we're talking about a prominent part of Michael Jordan's career is being in that movie. and we see LeBron being in it today, I'm going yes. I mean, it's terrible odds either way, but give me yes. I don't know if we can confirm this, but has Barack tweeted about the documentary yet?
I don't think he's tweeted about it. I mean, we obviously seen him in there, I think episode 1, but I don't think he's tweeted about it yet.
So in that case, I'm going to go yes.
Yeah, I think he will.
I mean, when he gets on, I'm sure he's going to say, "Hey, check me out, Barack Obama."
Jesus
so
Christ.
I'm going yes, plus 200.
Oh.
Ah, man, this sucks. Will Kobe Bryant be seen?
Absolutely. He will. 100%. And it's going to be emotional. And I'm going to cry like a big baby, but it's okay.
Yeah, looking at it, I think so. I think it'll be towards the end. It'll probably be like one of the episodes where they show like the post-career after 98. So I'll say yes, too. Not great odds, but that's besides the point. Will LeBron James be seen?
I don't know what they mean by seeing, like, be a part of the documentary where they show
I think it's part of the I mean, scene could just be like a clip of him. I don't think it's like him talking.
Then yeah, I think there will be at least one clip. I don't know. Jordan hates Bron.
I'm saying no.
Yeah, I'm going no. Jordan hates
This ain't
Bron.
about LeBron. This is about me.
Yeah, I'm out.
I agree. I'm going no. Will Michael Jordan cry? I don't believe he has yet.
I think he will. Will.
Absolutely. Now, I do wonder, are they going to show like the crying Jordan meme? Does that count, or is it he has to cry in an interview?
I think he has to cry in an interview, which I think he will do.
I think he will too. And then the last one, will the Yankees World Series championship be shown? Like we don't care. I'm going.
Yeah, I don't care. No,
I'm going no.
This is about Jordan and the Bulls. I don't care about the fucking Yankees.
Exactly. And let's just get a little bit of analysis on it. What do you think so far about the doc?
I think it's great. I mean, obviously there's that leak of the episodes. So like the episodes are out.
And I ignored that because as much as I hate the week to week stuff now after Netflix has spoiled us for so long, it does add such a mystique to it where you gotta be there Sunday night.
Oh yeah, it gives me something to do Sunday night, so I'm like, why not? And plus it's been fantastic. Last 2 episodes Sunday, oh my god.
Yeah, it's been good. And I know you love the Bad Boys Piston segment, I'm pretty sure.
Oh dude, I enjoyed it so much. I loved Bill Lambier slamming Jordan on his head. It was great. It's
a little frightening, I must admit, but that you enjoy that, but
yeah,
okay.
That's my brain. Come on now.
I do enjoy the Magic Johnson slander. He's up there dribbling the ball like he's from the 50s. Like, come on, Magic.
Out there.
Come on, Magic, dribble the ball. They didn't slander Larry at all, man. I was like, man, we're coming out good out of this.
Yeah, hey, Larry was cooking, man. I touched on this in my podcast. Larry was a monster, man. People forget how good he was.
And by the way, go check out Coda's podcast. Coda, go ahead and give your little spiel.
All right. On the Glass podcast on YouTube. Posted 1 episode last week. I plan to post them every week, every Wednesday about noon. So I should have another podcast come out tomorrow. Tomorrow it's top 25 players of all time. Make sure you tune in.
Please go check that out. Coda, we're going to talk a little bit about the future of this podcast too. This started out as a class project, and I just had you on because I wanted to have a guest on. I feel like it'd be boring by myself. I'm very appreciative that you accepted and have been so willing and to work with me in my schedule, and I do appreciate that. And just moving forward, I want to continue to do this, continue to do it with you because I feel like we have great chemistry and we just can have a good time talking about stuff, whether we argue or not. At the end of the day, you're one of my best friends, and so I just want to continue to do this if you're willing to.
Oh, absolutely, I'm down. I've really enjoyed doing all these podcasts, man. It's super fun.
All right, well, we're going to continue to do them, folks, and also just mentioning Tennessee will open the sports gambling officially when sports returns. So I'm going to start actually putting money where my mouth is. Not a lot because I'm not exactly the richest guy in the world, but I'm going to start doing some real bets and giving some real picks.
Absolutely. I'm a broke college kid as well, but I'll start putting some money down.
And we'll probably make a segment for that. We'll make it up. We'll call it like the real deal pick. Probably nothing that corny, but we'll figure it out. Dakota, it's been a pleasure. Until next time, we are Cash Considerations. Have a great day.